Anime is also known to many as Japanese cartoon worldwide, a terminology that most anime fans do not want to hear. Many individuals resist watching anime due to recurring themes they may find unappealing, such as isekai, being transported into another world, the power of friendship being exaggerated, and a stereotypical romantic relationship. If the title of this video caught your attention, it's possible that you've had reservations about anime due to these very themes. However, fear not. After watching one of the following 10 anime, you may just find yourself captivated by this remarkable form of media. Here are the top 10 anime series recommended to people who don't like anime, but after watching these series, their opinion is likely to change. Samurai Champloo is an amusing take on the samurai, ancient people who fought with swords, preferably katanas, theme, which a new person would enjoy. It has a funny central trio who embark on an adventure together, and the anime's opening is a banger, which everyone can vibe to. It does not follow any stereotypical theme, making you enjoy the show without interruption. Samurai Champloo follows the story of Fu, a young waitress who accidentally spills tea on a group of people who start harassing her and try to kill her. To save Fu comes Mugen, a samurai whose fighting style combines swordplay and breakdance. Mugen also challenges Jin, an experienced samurai, but they destroy Fu's tea shop and get sent to jail for execution. Fu later saves them and hires them as bodyguards in search of the legendary samurai who smells like sunflowers. Will Fu be able to travel with these enemies who turned into allies? Inuyashiki follows a very engaging plot with a fight between evil and good. One side is helping Ichiru, who helps everyone, and another is Hiro, a serial killer. This show portrays how different people use talents differently. Everyone has their quirks. The show follows exciting characters. With each character introduced at any time, you must watch their moves to understand what they are doing. If you like this anime, you will get hooked on anime in general. Inuyashiki follows the story of the protagonist Ichiru Inuyashiki, who is pretty old and fed up with his life and family. One day, he is informed that he has stomach cancer and only a few days are left for him. He goes into the fields and starts crying while hugging his dog, the only being who loves him. Suddenly, a mysterious figure appears before him, and now he is reborn as a machine with many superpowers. The first thing he does is save a life, after which he gets pleased and makes this his new aim. But is he the only one bestowed with this power in the world? Death Note is one of the most famous anime series recommended to new fans as their first anime. It follows a perfect combination of mystery and suspense, with a hit of supernatural elements that hits the sweet spot. It depicts the issue of why power should not be given to anyone, as, ultimately, people start using it for self-satisfaction. Death Note also involves death gods, which makes the series more compelling and exciting to watch. Death Note follows the story of Light Yagami, who is bored with his everyday life and is looking for something interesting. One day, he finds a mysterious book called Death Note and tests whether it is accurate or fake. After reaching home, he realized it was the real deal when a death god named Ryuk arrived before Light. He gives Light a basic overview of the rules of the book, and now, Light is allowed to do whatever he wants. But how long will he be able to use this book for good purposes? Neon Genesis Evangelion is a classic anime series from the 90s that not many anime fans appreciate because of its uniqueness. It follows some niche themes that are not appreciated much in the anime fandom, which gives you a chance to enjoy this series. It follows a psychological plot that gets darker and darker with the passing episode, and if you love your suspense drama series, this series is definitely for you. The character developments also accompany this psychological theme, allowing you to understand them deeply. Neon Genesis Evangelion follows the story of the helpless Shinji Ikari, who returns home after his father abandoned him a few years ago. After he returns, he realizes that everything is in a pinch. His dad, Gendo, called him back because he was looking for a pilot to monitor his organization's robotic unit. This robotic unit is called EVA Unit 01, and whoever drives it goes berserk. But to save the world, will Shinji be able to control it somehow and win his father's love back? Violet Evergarden is a different take on the romance genre, which does not involve typical romantic development and encounters. It follows a slow and mellow relationship which gets developed throughout the anime. This anime is about finding the meaning of love. The characters in the series are lovable, and you can understand every one of them. And as far as the music goes, you will most definitely get hooked on it. So if you want something different in anime, this is definitely for you. Violet Evergarden follows the story of Violet, a young girl who was retrieved by a general during a war and was gifted to the general's brother as a weapon. The general's brother Gilbert taught Violet how she is a girl and not a weapon. But soon after this, he went missing. Before he went missing, Violet tried to save him but lost her arms. At that time, Gilbert told Violet, "I love you." Now, she is far away from her army base and trying to live an everyday life while seeking the meaning of the words, "I love you," her benefactor told her. Cowboy Bebop follows a straightforward plot with straightforward and funny characters who hold something dark behind their backs. The most prominent example is the main protagonist, Spike, which you shall realize very soon in the anime. The story follows pretty fast pacing, which will make you invested in the plot and end with a very good climax. If you like cliffhangers, this show is perfect for you, and don't worry. The story ends with a complete climax. Cowboy Bebop follows the story of Spike and Jet Black, who travel space to make a good living in 2071. By this time, everyone from Earth has invaded other planets where drug usage and thieves are common. But something always seems to interrupt the daily lives of Jet Black and Spike. The dark past of Spike never leaves his side. Together with many companions they find throughout their journey, where will these two lead to in endless space? Attack on Titan is the most popular anime series of all time, and it has developed its reputation by providing quality episodes and music. Most people who have nothing to do with anime have watched this anime season, which tells you that this is a perfect recommendation for you. It follows a perfect pacing, perfect character development, and to top it all off, the best music given by the legendary music composer Sawano Hiroyuki, and it has already been confirmed that people who don't like anime love Attack on Titan, so enjoy! Attack on Titan takes place at a time when humans are trapped inside walls to stay safe from the gigantic monster known as Titans. But one day, an even more giant Titan reaches the walls and breaks them, leaving humanity susceptible to Titans. In all this situation, there is a young boy named Eren whose mother gets engulfed by a Titan, and now, Eren has made it his aim to eradicate Titan from the face of Earth. Together with his childhood friends Mikasa and Armin, where will this revenge story lead to? Terror in Resonance follows a very severe yet playful plot that involves two youngsters messing up the whole police department of Tokyo. The plot is pretty engaging, and there is a high chance you will binge-watch this season in one day. The climax of this anime series might be a bit cliché, but it will still be satisfactory. The character developments of some characters might go a little overboard, but stay tuned till the end for the last push, as it will be beautiful. Terror in Resonance takes place in Tokyo, where two mysterious figures named Saipinks give riddles to the police department daily. If police manage to solve it, a calamity is avoided. But if they try to act smart, something terrible happens. Shibazaki, an investigator who left his post, witnesses all these events and comes back in the hope of solving the mystery of the Sphinx. Will he be able to uncover these two masterminds and find out why they are doing so? Vinland Saga might be the strongest contender on this list as it features a very mature plot. The best part of Vinland Saga is the main protagonist Thorfinn, whose transformation will leave you amazed and might even make some people cry. The animation of Vinland Saga is top-notch, as the battle choreography is like none other. If you love the Vikings kind of season, Vinland Saga is a must to watch. Vinland Saga follows the story of Thorfinn, a young Viking warrior who wants to get revenge on Askeladd for killing his father. Thorfinn becomes caught up in a complicated web of politics, conflict, and personal development when he joins Askeladd's crew, all for one thing: to obtain the peaceful land known as the Vinland. Will he be able to achieve this unattainable oasis at any cost? Monster is the best mystery anime manga series in anime manga culture, and for a good reason. The show depicts how dangerous and deceiving the human mind can be, and how it can reach a haunting level at which no one can stop it. The selling point of this manga series is its villain, Johann Liebert. He developed his reputation as the best villain in anime through consistent character development. If you are a fan of media in which villains are more relatable than heroes, then you have a perfect recommendation. Monster tells the tale of Dr. Kenzo Tenma, a skilled surgeon who is presented with a moral problem. He starts a series of events that result in several killings when he chooses to preserve the life of a little kid called Johan over that of a prominent politician. As the mystery deepens, Tenma is drawn into a dangerous game as she urgently tries to uncover Johan's shadowy history and prevent him from unleashing devastation. Will he be able to stop this monster wearing human skin and stop this madness once and for all? And there you have it, the top 10 anime series for people who don't like anime series. What are your thoughts about this list? Let us know in the comments down below.